Sorry for the abrupt cutoff. Hi, how's it going, everybody? We're back with more music stuff because last Thursday was fun. It was very fun. Although this one's going to be a lot more work oriented than last time. It's because, well, I kind of didn't want to continue learning that song because it terrifies me. The next part terrifies me. So yeah, what we're going to do today is we're going to keep working on the backtrack that we were starting to work on at the end of the stream last week. And I made a little bit of progress, I think, on it after the stream ended. Not much, I don't think. I think about it. I think it's mostly just some tweaking of like the way things transition. I think that's all I did. But yeah, we shouldn't need to be going around and flipping between like two different project files. I think I'm gonna do hide all track envelopes. There we go. There we go. That's better. So yeah, this is where we're at. So I got the guitar on already. You guys can't hear it yet because I haven't started the thingy. Let's see. You guys gotta hear it now. Looking decent. Hang on. Do I have the thingy on this one? Is this the thingy? This is not the thingy. I just realized that. Just a second. Is this the one? This is the one that has the thingy on it. Okay, there it is. There's the thingy. There's the correct one. That's not the right one. That's the correct one. There we go. Alright. Now you can see what I'm doing. Now you can see how I'm doing with everything. That's weird. That's weird. You may have to just deal with that. I don't know if I can just if I can time that properly. Take off one of these. That's kind of funny though. Yeah, that works for that one. And then we're just, we're just here. Actually, you know what? No, I can fix that. I can fix that. Just a second. That's that many milliseconds of delay. I'll just go in here. To that one. And then go to this guy. And just turn this guy off. There we go. Now everything should be synced up decently. I love having to do this on the fly. Alright, let's actually work on what we said we're going to do today. So, got the backtrack up. Waiting for the thing to just lag out completely. That's even better. And yeah, I think, I want to see how far I actually am into it. So I guess I'm gonna play... I'm gonna try to play along with this just for a second, just to kind of give myself an idea of where I left off, because I only half remember. Sure, yeah, that's definitely an guitar tone. All right, let's see if I remember how to play the song too. That's gonna be fun. Yep, that's right. Nope. Sure. Right there. Okay, I know for a fact we're not ready for that. Okay, yeah, that was a lot more there than I thought. All right, and guess what? I lied. We will have to switch back for a different project. Damn it. Because I just remembered something. Project tab. Put this stuff over here. By the way, if anybody actually was here for the intro, I found an old project. I say old, but I mean, well, yeah, 3 years old is kind of old for internet stuff, isn't it? I found an old project file with some decent renders of it where the mix wasn't actually terrible, so I decided, we're gonna do that. And that's why the the cutoff was so abrupt with it too. I wasn't hitting the pause button; the track just ended. I didn't. I never finished writing that one. I should probably do that. That might be a good idea for a stream one day. Where is the file? Where is the file? I need this guy. Open this track. This is going to take a little bit. So, yeah. How are you all doing tonight? I've been doing decent this week. It's last few weeks. Yeah, I haven't been feeling too great. Can't do nothing about that. Just try to push through that kind of thing, and just hope you start feeling better eventually. Alright, there we go. So what I need from this is I need a guitar tone from you. Yes, so I need this one. Wait, is it? It's just the platonic clean. Wait, no, that's not. That's everything. Some stuff's turned off. Okay. Alright. I was thinking it's like, did I just use a preset for this one? And the answer to that is no. I mean, I started with it, but we did something else. Alright. Paste that in. And then okay. Let's go ahead and go down here to these. So we're right here. Where is... Oh, where is it? You haven't added it yet, stupid. Don't need you, don't need to see you, or you, or you, or you, or you, or you. I need you. I need you, and I need Your wet one. So, this guy needs to be set here, and we'll just do a transition like that. And then these guys need to be turned off. So, there. And this should just be a gigantic amount of ping pong. We're still getting some distortion from somewhere. That's fun. Where's that come from? Where beeth that coming frometh? Probably something from in here. I'm thinking about it. So, let's see. I'm actually going to turn these off. The dip. Go away. Thank you. Damn it. Hey. So you get to go down. You get to go down. You and you. You know, I've kind of only like briefly went into like why I do things this way. And pretty much there's a few different reasons. One is I like the way how much control it gives me. Like I can get really, really close to the original sound of the rendered file that you guys are gonna hear when this stuff eventually releases. The other bit is that I can do certain things like, you know, this is assuming, you know, I'm gonna play live shows or something like that. But like if I were to ever do like live shows, like real live shows, I could theoretically, you know, take a big project like this and like take my drum MIDI maps and put them into this file and then sync those up with like lighting software, like stage lighting software. That way, so I have that kind of stuff, so it just makes the show easier and I have that kind of control over it. You know, playing this stuff live, you know, I don't have the access of a full band because I played pretty much everything on these files. And, you know, I'm not going to ask my friends from all over the world to fly in to play a gig for a guy that, let's be real here, pulls 3 digits in listeners, period. I was gonna say a week, but really like period. You know, it's a good day for me if I crank like anything above like 200 listeners on Spotify or anything like that. Yeah, and this isn't me being down on myself. This is being realistic on stuff. Oh yeah, there it was. So, yes, that was adding compression. Go back into here because I need these. So copy this compressor into here, and then this EQ, not this compressor, this EQ from here to here. All right. So go in and find these just really quick. That one, is it that one? Yes, it's these two. Okay. So need that. And then I need that. Okay. Boop. 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 And wonk. Okay. Alright, now we get to do this fun part. Why is that in? And why are these on? These should not be on. What's going on? Why are you on? Oh, right. These are all holdovers because I just duplicated these files. So let's get all of this out of here so these will behave. That, and then for you. Actually, wait. No, these I can't get rid. Ah, damn it, these I can't get rid of because these are from the bus. Berg. All right, do that. There. All right, so let's see. Oh, and I need panning. I think that's 55% to the left. Let's do this as naturally as we can with everything else. So, let's see, 55, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So, and then the fun part of balancing all this crap. All right, and I believe how we've been doing it this time is we're just going into here and we're just knocking the output down. Because just thinking about this right now, this is probably going to be real loud. We'll see. We'll see. I had to think about where I was in the song. Yeah, that's real loud. It's real loud. I gotta knock that down, probably like 6 dB. Damn. Okay, keep going. Even more. I'm gonna keep going. It's close. I have no idea which thing I cut out for this. I think I'm doing... I think that's the one I'm doing. Right, that's close. Just a tiny bit more. Probably. Something like this. Oh man. I think at the end of the stream I'm gonna play through this song. It's not gonna be great because I haven't practiced it. So it's the last time I played it was the last time I recorded stuff for it. But man, that part's good. Alright. I think that needs just a little bit more. Holy shit, man. Like down like negative 14 dB. Very, very loud. Very loud. Okay. So where is... That's the technical start of this section. So that's a good starting point. I don't know if I actually gave myself like any leeway. that's what that's gonna be like. Jeez. Um, sure, why not? I mean, I've done it before from the intro. All right. Okay, this is going to be what's the first? The first set of stuff, I think. Right? What's this? This is F6 EQ EQ. So it's actually the second set of stuff. F6 EQ EQ. Okay. Not the other thing. Not repeating that. So this guy and then the next set. That one and that one. There we go. Boom, 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 bump, 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 blump, wink, wonk, wink, wonk. Okay, there's that. Time to... It's right here, so... Where's all that? The first set, okay. I should really swap these around. And then this set of EQs. I should really swap these around so I can keep that straight. The show must go on. Hello. Woo. Ah. Reverb and ping pong delay. Distortion. That'll technically be right here. Just want to do that before I forget about this one. Just because it's, you know. Let me hear this again. Okay, I have to do a much shorter one. I wonder how fast I can make that before we start getting an artifact. That's kind of the tricky part about doing this. Like, if you go, like, completely here, you'll probably get some kind of artifacting, and you'll hear, like, a clip. And so, I'll see if it'll let me do it. Close. Very close. Put this here. Alright, I think I can get away with that. Okay, I'm thinking, so where is that at? Oh, I just kept the thing going, okay. And then what I do here? Alright, sure, why not? That'll be what I have to do there. That's, okay, so these need to go in... So sorry you guys are having to deal with hearing that. But just bear with me for a second. I gotta get these right. Do not sit while crossing your legs. Oh, hey, I can't shut that up. Volume knobs. Ain't that something? That guy right there. That, and that, and that. Yeah, what was I saying about a much less to be honest with you, entertaining stream than what we heard the first time around, because I'm not learning a solo, so you're not just hearing constant music. So I invite anybody that wants to show up to ask questions. I am open to answering them. That would always be nice. We need this. And then we need, what the hell? Is that right? Yes, that's right. Okay. All right. We're fine. We're fine. This one, this one. Then this. No, I don't need that one. I don't need that one. That one's for reverbed out guitars. Okay. This next bit is the solo section. Oh, that means pan. Center, because it's the lead part. It's dead center. If you're not hearing it dead center, there's something wrong. Okay, I'm gonna try this section now, and we'll see how well it goes. Oh, jeez. You get the point. Oh, man, off. I'm not warmed up enough to do that. Okay, yeah, that's gonna work, though. That's gonna work, though. I need to remember how to actually play that part. Yeah, we need to do some more scalar stuff before starting live stream. Oh, man, that was embarrassing. I'd probably get myself completely coked up on caffeine. Pull that off. Power metal solos. They're fun when you nail them. Getting to that point ain't fun, though. And it's definitely not fun writing them either. And okay, so we got that. I think I'm going to mark this solo out, though. So how we do that is we just... Oh, that's probably another reason for why. That's going to be difficult. I just got that. Hang on. I may have to actually add this. Let me do that one more time. I have to swap pickups mid-parts. That's not easy. Okay. It's not in tune. I'm sorry. There it is. YOLO. Nailed the last note. Nailed the last note. That's all that matters. Boom, right there. Right there. So that's nice. This is pretty much a lead shit until almost the end. So that dies out about right there. Go back up to 55%. I think. Now that I think about it, I need to look at, Yes, it's at 55. Okay. Alright, we're fine. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You'd be surprised the amount of... As long as I've been playing this instrument, you think I would know how a volume knob works. Why is this up at 1%? Go down. This... All the way up. Oh, geez, shut up. I can't do anything about that one. That one's just loud. To be fair, there's a lot going on in there. I think this makes sense. This makes sense in my head. This mostly makes sense in my head. So this one, dish one, dish one, dish one, dish one. These all go down. And then these three go up. Okay. I think that's all of this one. Did I actually... I didn't even mark where the solo was. Yeah, this. Okay, so how we actually create a marker for this, I need insert marker. Solo start. Boop. There we go. Now I have a nice little mental note, assuming I'm looking at the screen. That will tell me when the solo starts. But alright, so here comes the fun part, kiddos. So now I have to play through the whole damn thing to make sure I actually got this right. It's not really going to matter if I actually play through them correctly or not, or if I don't suck. All that matters, really, is do I have all the switching and stuff right. So, this is going to be nasty. Just fair warning, this is going to be completely nasty. But, you know, for science and all that. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Important. Go right here. Right here. Tell the whole thing to shut up, because that completely kills the mood. And if you just have someone's, like, you know, just there trying not to touch the strings, right? Oh, I have to do it for everything. Okay. I think. All right, do it like this. I think that works, so I do it this way. That. Just need to... Okay, no, it's fine. We won't do it that way. We'll do it, we'll do it this way. Oh, wait, I just realized why it did that. Okay, hang on. That is correct. I just, I did it. I didn't replicate it over here with these. These guys need to shut up. All the way down. All the way down. Now. There we go. There we go. You can see me smacking on against the fretboard, but you can't hear anything. Perfect. Well, now we're here. Good deal. Okay. Now we got that taken care of. Now, let's do a test run of everything. Boop. So far, so good. Can't play it for shit, but we're still good. I'll get that right eventually. Oops. Nailed that one. Oh, Tunis, I'm sorry. Yeah. Almost got that part right. That'll be another section I can just shut up right here. Just realized that. I don't know which part of that I'm playing. I need to check that back part. I think I go to just, you know... Oh well, this is not really the part to be looking at here. Hang on, save that. Go back. Oh, don't you crash on me. Come on, here we go. The one I used to make the backtrack file. I knew there was a reason I actually saved a different version of this file, so I could reference it and see what parts I freaking played. All my parts anymore, like at least for this album, have been split up, but are like rhythm guitar parts wise, have been split up into technically two different parts. So like I'm double tracking, so I got parts left and right, but that's like the main rhythm stuff, right? Like the lower stuff that you normally hear. And then like for all like the note definition and everything else, I'm actually doing higher like octave parts. Except I don't always do an octave. Sometimes I'll like actually play what chord it is. Let's see, which one did I do? Which one did I do? Did I not do anything? Wait, Huh. Okay, it didn't save what it did. I'll tell you what, to be honest with you, I kind of want to play this main part here, but I need to, just in case, what's this guy? You guys can't hear any of this, so I'm trying to do this quickly. Oh, okay. All right, never mind. Never mind, we're good. So, pretty much what I did was I played... that's what it did. I have another thing to automate. Okay. That's right. So... right there. So with all these parts, they need to just not be sounding, because we don't need reverb for any of this stuff. They can be back on for this, though. Mark these out by their section. Needs to be on for this guy. Doesn't need to be on for this guy. That right there. It needs to turn off, and then for the solo start, it can be on right here. Boop. And then turn these off here. Okay. So now, whenever I play this, nice, nice, yeah. Now we don't hear the now we don't hear delay. All right, cool. That's mostly everything. We need to go through and shut the parts up for where everything's at. So, in other words, where's the? I think we'll start where's the piano? Oh, hey, there you go. We'll let it go here. So I have a nice big long fade out. And then we'll have it go quickly back in because it'll be kind of like everything turning back on. That. Boop. Wah. And then their volumes, respectively. That one. Boop, 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 wah, and boop, boop, wah. Okay, let me just check that real quick. Yeah, okay. So if I do... Can't hear me. I'm scratching the crap out of the guitar strings, but you can't hear anything. Nice. Okay, cool. Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. So that's that one. And then something else, right? Right? Is there another thing? Actually, I don't think there is. I think about it. There's only two places where I really need to just shut up for these. Okay, good deal. Ugh. Actually, wait, what are these? What are these here for? These are here for whenever I'm playing... What tone is that? Okay, so whenever these are on... minus 140 dB. Hey, what? Yeah, I don't need to, because it's quieter, actually. Huh. Well, actually, hang on. Test it first before you actually do something. How's this sound? Actually, probably needs to be even lower. Alright. That's probably about as close as I'm going to be able to actually get it. So there's that. The funniest part is, I think... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, big yawn. That technically means this is now done. I probably need to do one more test playthrough just to go over it and make sure it's all completely 100% right. Why are you only half up? Again, why are you only half up? You're 100%, so what's your excuse? That's your excuse. Same thing for you. Get back up there. 100, 100. Those are good. Okay, cool. All right. All right, let's I'm gonna give it another shot, but first I want to see. I think that's what that's supposed to be. Let me have. I think that's what that is. We'll try that. But now, yellow. Nailed it. No, the truth. Close enough. Overshot it. Overshot the note. Nice. Nice. Actually, I just remembered one more thing that we need to do. And we'll give ourselves a cutoff right there. So cut that off. Oh, that's it. Okay. So, just for posterity's sake. There we go. There we go. All right, nice. That's one backtrack done. 8 more to go. Oh man, we will not be doing all 8 tonight, obviously. That is quite a lot to ask for. But all right. That means I can take you out of here. Let's do a save. There's literally nothing different. What is that doing here? That doesn't need to be here. There we go. Yeah. Next up would technically be, I don't want to spoil too much for this album, but I mean, the second track on this thing is Bad Apple, which I've already made a video about. You know, I've made a short vertical video because it was supposed to be a YouTube short of me playing the solo for that song, but I can't make that short enough. So, I guess. Right, I guess. Huh. I'm really not sure what to do. It's kind of times like this, I wish I kind of had an audience here and give me an idea of something to do. What I could do, it's an idea. I am feeling a little tired, so I'd like to do one more thing, but I might end up wrapping it up early tonight. It's because it's been a long set of 3 weeks, and I have one more day to go of this work week. Wait. The hell was that? Okay, why am I able to play that? Oh, man. All right, Backstreet Boys. Yeah, sure. We're not ending on Backstreet Boys today. That's not a thing that's happening. I guess I probably need... I'm thinking about it, right? Might do an old callback. Just to see if I can still play it. I think that's what we'll do. So give me just a minute as I try to find something just really quick. Go to this screen. You can look at my big derpy face while I try to derp around and find this file. Yeah, you. That's it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do something double here, because we're technically done with this file. You turn that off. Where's it at? Wow, where is it at now I think about it? All the way down at the bottom. Nice. Okay. Put this on, and I just this is this is gonna be for a different instrument that I haven't picked up in a while, as well as a different tuning. So I will be right back. I have halfway returned. Oh, I can't take this one off. Okay, we're losing headphones for a second. Okay, there we go. Got that back on. Okay, now we've got a different problem. Why isn't that outputting anything? Oh, wait, I know why. I know exactly why. Give me just a second. I need to tune this instrument up because it's in a different tuning. These strings have not been tuned up this high in a while. Assuming they don't break. And I understand right now you guys are only staring at a BRB screen. Won't be much longer. I just have to tune this up real quick. And I just have to guess for this string. Come on, get up to F sharp. Get up to F sharp. Sure, okay, that's close enough. Alright, let me go back into here. Hello. Hello, how's it going? We're back. So this is an old one. No, this is an old one. Actually, yep. All right. So this is probably I had to put a guess on it, probably the most famous thing that I'm known for on the internet. If not the second most. So I did a thing, I did not for it, but I really liked A Hat in Time when it came out. I was kind of big into I played the crap out of that one. And second DLC had this really cool song in it, and and the original song is kind of like this really chill thing. I kind of took it and ran with it and turned it into, well, your typical kind of me thing, where it's really fast and it's very, very weeby, very, very weeb metal. It's kind of what we were jokingly calling it back then. But I'm gonna try to play through this. I'd kind of like to make it a thing where I can get this thing back under my fingers, and we use it to end off all the music streams. I think that would be kind of a fun thing. This is kind of a running gag. It's kind of a little encore, if you would. So we're just gonna see how this goes. I don't remember how the backtrack of this sounds. It could be fine. It could be absolute dog shit. We'll find out. But yeah. So I'm gonna play through this and then I'll close us out. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Let's go. That sounds decent. Yeah, mostly decent. Whoopsie. I think I'm gonna update this one. This is a little bit jank. My ears. Whoops. Yep, I definitely don't know how to play this song all the way. Well, oh well. This will be a fun thing to work on. Remember the last bit. I got the last bit, though. That's really funny. That's aliased. Huh. Weird. Okay, weird. Oh, no, it's dead. Huh. That's neat. You know, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I did a long fade out here. Oh, you can't see it anymore. Oh, damn it. I caught it. It's like, oh, you weren't supposed to see that. Let me be an actual straight line. It was like Alias was like stair stepping all the way down. That was fun. Okay, yeah. So well, yeah, that's let this be a more of a historical postmarking of this. Of I'm going to fix this thing, and I'm going to relearn this song too, and we will probably play it at the end of every music stream. Certain things need to happen though. You need to figure out a way to capture video footage again, so that I'm actually on screen and not just the little guy here in the corner. But you know, or maybe figure out something else that, in all honesty, I've seen on Twitter. It looks really cool. I don't want to make the monetary investment, as well as, you know, all the work that would come with making that work. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna cut it, because it's, as I said previously, it's just been it's been a long fucking 3 weeks, so I'm tired. I'm tired already. So we will cut this off right here. Thank you all for watching. In case anyone's ever curious about how to make backtrack files and like this, I hope I've kind of contributed to the knowledge pool that is Reaper. You know, Reaper is most of like the tooltips and stuff from Reaper, and like the main use case stuff was pretty much all just a bunch of like random guys on the internet just kind of like finding out random things and like showing off our processes for different stuff. And yeah, I kind of hope I'm contributing to that. But anyway, again, thank you all so much for watching. You guys have yourselves a fantastic night, and I'll see you Saturday for maybe Halo, maybe something else. I don't know. I'm still waiting to kind of hear back on that one. So, but until then,